Hi, and welcome back. In the previous knowledge clips, we have discussed a wide number of topics on the time travel of money. First, we discussed the time value of money. A euro today is worth more than a euro tomorrow. Second, we talked about the core concepts of compounding, our interest itself pays more interest, and discounting, calculating today's value of future payments. We built upon this last concept on the clip on discounting cash flows to determine the present value of complex future payments. And we took discounting a step further by taking a look at perpetuities to determine a single price for infinite future payments. The tricks we learned helped us to derive a general formula for annuities, a ticket that pays out for a limited number of periods. And we expanded our concept of perpetuities by allowing the payments to grow, resulting in a perpetuity with a more constant present value over time. Today we will talk about securities in general and how we can apply these time-traveling tricks to value any form of cash flow. We can distinguish between three major types of securities. We have bonds, stocks, and derivatives. First are the bonds. Bonds are fairly similar to the winning lottery ticket example we've used throughout every knowledge clip. While bonds come in many shapes and sizes, they typically last a limited number of years. And during these years they pay a fixed cash flow per period, and at the end of the contract they pay a single big fee. Just as with our lottery tickets, we can use a timeline to determine a fair value for these bonds. Second are the stocks, conceptually a close relative to bonds. A stock itself is nothing more than the ownership of a fraction of a company. And stocks entitle you to a percentage of the company's profits. Although these payments are more unpredictable over time, valuing stocks relies on the same time travel tricks we've used for bonds. So last but not least, we have derivatives, which can be considered as a cousin to bonds and stocks in a security family. So while derivatives are a complex measure of different types of contracts, they fundamentally rely on both stocks and bonds. And therefore they can be valued using the same tools. For all these securities, their valuation follows the same pattern. The price of any security is exactly equal to the present value of its cash flows. So the takeaway message for today is, we can apply the tricks we've learned in the preceding videos to value any sort of security. No matter if it's bonds, stocks or derivatives, the price of any security is exactly equal to the present value of its cash flows.